Okay, welcome back to another video. I have a hair review from Asteria Hair. I want to show you guys the packaging because it is now silver. I know my lights are like super bright, but it's like silver with gold letters now. Their original packaging used to be like green with the gold or the yellow writing on it, but I noticed that it changed now, so I'm just giving you guys an update on what their current packaging looks like. And this is one of their body wave closure wigs. What is so different about this one is that it is pre-styled. Now I did open it to take a peek at it just to see what I will be working with, but I am going to show you guys how it looks straight out of the box. If I can just kind of get it together here. I'm going to take the hairnet off. So, you guys see that? They already curled it. Now, here's my thing with wigs that already come pre-curled. Sometimes, like, even though the curls are beautiful, when you go to put the hair on, it's usually, like, a little bit off or whatever in the front part. So, I may have to go in and touch up the curls depending on how I style it. They do currently have it in the middle part, but I may or may not want to change that. So, this is just what it looks like straight out of the box. They did some really nice barrel curls on this hair. And I'm noticing that the lace is not pre-cut on this one, which that's perfectly fine. This is what the hairline is looking like. But they did go in and bleach the knots. I'm going to take this white part off and kind of put it on my hand there so you guys can really see it. Knots are perfectly bleached. Hairline is plucked pretty good as well. I'm just kind of really looking at it. And then it does have 3 combs in it, so 2 here on the side and then 1 here on the bottom. I forgot what these are called because it's been so long since wigs have started putting these in. What are these? Adjustable straps. And then it also has the elastic band, which is, this is the only thing that I'm going to be using. Honestly, I don't use combs at all. I really don't like them. I usually normally cut them out. I love these kind of elastic bands because they have like this little, I don't know, this helps it grip better. This little sticky, almost like, looks like dried up glue, whatever that is. So again, this is what the wig looks like. Of course, even though this is HD lace, I do need to go in and tint it. So I'm just going to go ahead and tint my lace real quickly and go ahead and put it on. And then we will get into the styling portion of it. Oh, but before I do that, even though this part is kind of repetitive, I'll still show you guys. There is an edge brush in here, wig cap, melt band, dust bag, and then a pair of lashes. These ones are actually cute, so I might actually save these ones this time. So that's all that came in the packaging. I don't ever put wig caps underneath these wigs. I'm not saying that you don't have to do like you have to do like I do. I just got that question on one of my other videos, like what do I put underneath the wig if I don't do the ball cap method. I don't do that. I don't do wig caps. I literally just put the wig on. I haven't experienced any issues with it, so just do whatever works for you. But if you guys are wondering, I don't put anything on but the wig on top of my braids. And since this is not pre-cut, I need to go ahead and take off the little edge part of the closure really quickly. I'm not going to cut the entire lace off, but I am going to go ahead and get this the little side tabs out of the way because we don't need that showing. You guys, this wig that's on my head right now, this is the what is it, Icy Hair body wave wig that I did a video on, I think during this month. It's a body wave wig, but I did go ahead and straighten it. This has been like my favorite. I've been wearing the heck out of this wig. I've been wearing this wig literally every single day. Like, I haven't even put my other wigs in the rotation. This one has just been my favorite. And I normally do, I'm using a lace tint. You guys, this one is discontinued. I got asked about this the last time that I used it. I'm literally hanging on to this by a thread. There is not much in here. But alternatively, I have been just using a brush and the Ruby Kisses Cream Foundation in level 15. But I'm just going to use this lace tint this time. And I'm going to blow dry this really quickly. So this is the wig on with all the hair to the front. And this is what it's looking like. It's very full. I'm going to do a side part. So I'm going to shift it to the side a little bit. You guys, I have on entirely way too much blush today. I put too much of the liquid blush on accident. So lesson learned, not to be so heavy-handed with it next time. I'm going to take my wax stick and I'm going to flatten this just a tad bit. And I do see that there are just a tiny bit of flyaway hairs, which when I hot comb it, I know those will go away.
take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging on myself, asking for help.
So I'm going to try not to disturb the curl pattern in it too much, but I do need to kind of fix it. So I kind of am going to have to just a little bit. I'm going to brush these out. Some of them are okay, but I can tell like some of the areas where it needs to be like refixed. So I didn't obviously wash this hair straight out of the box because like I said, this is a pre-styled unit. So I wanted you to know what it looked like being pre-styled straight out of the box. I've seen a couple reviews for this wig on TikTok, not a whole lot. So I didn't really know what to expect because the reviews that I seen, they had already like changed the hair a little bit. So now I can really see what it's giving. So mainly what I'm going to end up fixing is what's going to be majority on this side today. I'm going to cut the lace off. My mirror is a little bit farther away than I would like it, but hopefully I can still see what I'm doing. Use this razor. That was easy. Okay, now it's not really necessary, but I'm going to take the slightest bit of this even hairspray. I'm just going to put it just on the edge of the hairline, I suppose. So I'm not going to do any baby hair, and I'm not going to talk through me curling this hair either. I'll give you guys all the details and my initial review of it towards the end, and then we'll wrap up this video.
All that I crave when you're away, nights are sleepless. Do we need space? Yeah, maybe you're brave, boy, you're my weakness. Give and we take, the love that we make, it's my favorite drug. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging on myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah.
Okay, so two things. Number one, my camera was just on the wrong setting, so I don't know how the video up until this point looks, so I do apologize for that. And secondly, all I did was go downstairs to eat my food, you guys, and look, the curls dropped. I'm not sure why, and I'm trying to remember because I'm pretty sure I've had a body wig from them years ago, and I don't think that I had this issue. And it's not even super hot. It's only 70 degrees, and I didn't go outside. I don't know why the curls dropped. That just has me a little baffled right now, but nonetheless, I'm just gonna still continue on. They were perfectly curled in the package, but they were preserved because they put in the package, shipped it, but then when I just recurled it, I'm gonna say that once I wash this hair, because I am gonna wash this wig, and then recurl it, the curls will stay, but that wouldn't make any sense just because I washed the hair, that the curls would stay. Their hair texture is very silky, but they were able to curl it. But anyways, this is a 5x5 HD lace closure wig from Asteria Hair, as I mentioned earlier. I'm just going to read off the website because I don't know where my flashcard went. But I have it in 24 inches. It's definitely true to length. You're not going to be cheated in any way, shape, or form. It checks out. Everything is correct. So that is always a great thing. I do have it in 180% density. They do offer it in 150. Would recommend you get that. That's too thin for body wave hair. But for those of you guys who like fuller hair, they do have two other options, which is 200% density and 250% density. And then as far as the specs of the hair, I know that I normally wear a size small, and I always try to make sure to mention that disclaimer in almost all of my hair videos. But this is a size medium wig cap, and I still can fit it perfectly fine. Like I said, the only thing that I'm using is the elastic band that's in it and nothing else. And what I like about their hair is I don't really ever have to dye it jet black, because it comes in a natural black color. But you guys, this hair is super dark, as you guys can see on camera. Like how it looks on the camera is how it looks in person. Of course, it's a natural black, so you may see a little bit of brown, but for the most part their hair is always pretty dark. You who like to know specifics, like if this is Indian, Brazilian, whatever, Mongolian, I don't really know, and it doesn't really say it on the website, but whatever their hair is, it's always pretty good for the most part. I don't think there's really anything else that I need to say. Now the price, of course, is going to depend on what length you get. For this 26-inch in the 5x5 HD lace closure wig, 180% density, after the discount, it was like $260 or $70. So make sure you guys always look on the website to see whatever coupon codes they have to help you save some money. As far as the lace size, you can get it in a 4x4, 5x5, a 13x4, and a 13x6. That's what it was. I've had their 13x6 HD lace wig before in the past, and it's pretty much the same. It feels the same. Really describe their hair texture. It almost reminds me of like Wiggins hair. The hair is very silky, very soft, which is why if I were to ever get this hair in bundles, I would definitely get a closure. I would not try to force my hair to blend with this, because it is just very silky. Here's what I feel like can be done. I could definitely go in with some concealer to kind of define this part a little bit. I do like how natural it looks. So I try not to do, because that's one thing I don't really care too much to see, is a very heavily concealed part. I mean, if you're gonna put concealer, just put a little bit. As far as the hairline, looks pretty good. I don't know why this little shiny part, I don't know what that is. No glue. I just used a little bit, but not enough to really melt the lace. Of course, you can go with an elastic band or the edge band. The one they provided has glitter on this side, so if you get this, definitely do not use the glitter side, or else all that product I feel like is going to be on the lace and the hair. Just use the black side. When I seen that, I was like, somebody might actually try to use this. I don't know if it's glitter or what it is, but don't use this side. Just stick to the black. As of right now, I haven't really got any shedding with this hair. Like, no hair has hardly came out, which is always nice. That's always a good sign to kind of notice that early on. The flyaway hairs that I told you guys about, very tiny amount, so small, discreet, minute, that you can't even see them anymore. It was just literally like natural, normal flyaway hairs, not anything that was crazy or excessive. Hair is just, I wouldn't say it's frizzy, but because I haven't washed it yet, it does have a little bit of some areas where it could be a little bit more tame, but I already know, because I'm already familiar with that, is that it just needs to be washed, and then that'll take that away. Just like that. What else? Haven't got any tangling with it. If you saw it, maybe snag a little bit when I was initially combing it out with my white tooth comb. That's just because the hair was curled. Anytime you try to go in and curl it, comb it, especially the way I was doing, instead of like from the root on up, it just kind of snagged a little bit, but that's not any fault of the hair. This kind of reminds me of the straight wig that I just got from them a couple months ago that I did a video on. It feels the same, looks the same, like everything about it is just the same. Only thing is, this is a different texture. It's an old school wig cap. It's not one of the new, you know, breathable mesh dome caps, whatever, but it still is pretty comfortable. And my braids are almost a month old, and the wig still lays pretty darn flat. I guess since my original styling plan didn't fall through, I can just kind of keep it simple and natural. All I did was just kind of tuck it behind my ear here, and then, like I said, my braids are kind of old, so I'm able to kind of pull out a little something on the side there just to kind of help it. And I didn't do baby hairs, but if you kind of like, you know, act like you're gonna pull hairs out and then kind of do the motion of doing baby hairs, it does help contribute to it looking even more natural. So I love that. Very soft. I'm trying to run my fingers through it to see, but like I said, it barely sheds. Now maybe after I wash it, it might shed just a little bit, but as of right now, I'm not really noticing any shedding with the hair, and I'm actually being a little bit rough to see if anything is going to come out. Thing I can say about them is I really like their lace. I literally only have a tiny piece left here, but their lace is pretty good. Even though it's HD lace and it's super thin, it is pretty durable. I don't know if you guys can tell that I'm kind of pulling on it, trying to rip it, but it's not doing anything, only it's just like stretching out. There it goes finally, but it took a lot for me to get it to that point. But it's just super thin. It's like the perfect shade, but I mean, you do have to go on intented, of course, but the lace is really good. Definitely should have been in my top favorites video. I don't know how I left this one out, especially because I absolutely love their straight wig that I got a few months ago, but maybe I'll go ahead and add them to the next one whenever I do that. So just know that this one is a winner in my book. So if you guys are interested, of course, I will have the direct link down below in my description box. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Most importantly, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.